Hey, hello you guys, Mr. Money1235 back here yet again. The Song Machine is rumbling. Oh my god, it's almost time for episode 2 of Song Machine. I haven't put up a video in a while, so I wanted to go ahead and put up a Blu-ray DVD collection before Gorillaz dropped the new song, because I wanted to, this was a suggestion that I had of a few weeks ago, and I wanted to do this anyway because I have never talked about the movies that I like on this channel before, and I have a lot more that I want to get. This is going to look really, really pathetic because I do not own that many physical movies. I have a lot digitally. I don't have any physically, but I'm working to change that because I really prefer a Blu-ray collection amongst a hard drive full of movies. I just think that's pretty lame. I am planning on getting the Conjuring universe because The Conjuring is one of my favorite horror movies of all time. I really love it. I really love the second one. Annabelle Creation is great. I really like that movie. The Nun, I didn't think is as bad as people say it is. I really enjoyed that. So I'm gonna get that in like a Blu-ray collection because there's a certain order of the way I want to watch those movies. I'm gonna get the Indiana Jones collection on Blu-ray, and I'm gonna get the Back to the Future collection on Blu-ray. So I've got those actually sitting in a cart on Amazon right now. I had all of these movies on DVD box sets, but I want to upgrade to Blu-ray because I much prefer watching movies on Blu-ray. They just look so much better than DVD to me. So here are the ones that I do have. This will not take super long, I don't think. So let's just get into it. Starting off, oddly, with another one of my favorite horror movies of all time is Sinister. I really like Ethan Hawke in this, and I really like the whole use of the film stuff and the creepy things that you see in the pictures. The second one was terrible. Do not watch Sinister 2. That was a horrible movie. Next up is the Harry Potter collection. I'm going to be doing a really special video for you guys later on this year, sometime in May. So check it out if you're a huge Harry Potter fan. Me and my wife are actually going to Universal Studios in Orlando, Florida. I think I've talked to you guys about how I've been planning a trip with my wife. So we're finally going to go to Orlando and see the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. So I'm so excited because I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. Look at it right there. Ravenclaw Quidditch t-shirt that I'm wearing right now. I'm a huge, huge Harry Potter fan. This comes with all 7 of the movies all 8 of the movies, I should say, on Blu-ray, and a copy of the first Fantastic Beasts movie. So this is a really, really great box set to get, in my opinion. Just awesome. I'm going to start from back here. This is the Marvel Cinematic Universe Phase 1 Collector's Edition box. Comes with Iron Man, Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2, the first Thor, Captain America, the first Avengers, and the first Avengers movie. So it's a great looking box set. It's really, really cool. It's got the Tesseract there on the front. I really got into the Marvel stuff really, really late. My friends loved it for so long. I watched the first Iron Man movie when it was on one of my streaming services, and loved it. So I was like, oh, screw it. I'm going to watch this whole thing, and fell in love with the whole series. So here's Phase 2 Collector's Edition box set with Iron Man 3, Thor the Dark World, Captain America the Winter Soldier, Guardians of the Galaxy 1, Avengers Age of Ultron, and the first Ant-Man. These are really great. I really like having these particular box sets. It's pretty neat. Here's Phase 3 Part 1 with Captain America Civil War, Doctor Strange, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Spider-Man Homecoming, and Thor Ragnarok. And I do have my personal favorites of these movies. And here's Marvel Cinematic Universe Part 2, Phase 3, with Black Panther, Infinity War, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Captain Marvel, Avengers Endgame, and Spider-Man Far From Home. So that is pretty much the whole Thanos story right there. And they're great. I have a lot of my personal favorites in there that maybe I can do a separate video on. But yeah, I think these box sets are in particular really, really cool, and I would definitely recommend them. They come with some really cool posters and all that fun junk. This is the Pirates of the Caribbean collection comes with all 4 movies. The 4th one is terrible. I do not own the 5th one because I think that movie is just perfectly average. Definitely the first 3. This should have just stayed a trilogy. It should have just stayed a trilogy. But I do have that. This is the Jurassic Park collection. This comes with all 4 of them. Jurassic Park 1, Lost World, Jurassic Park 3, Jurassic World. It also comes with 3D versions of the first movie and the 4th movie. And right next to it, I have Fallen Kingdom, which, admittedly, I agree, there was some kind of cringy, stupid moments in this movie, but I still thought it was fine. I mean, I'm just looking forward to how it ties in with the newest one. So we'll just see. We'll just see. Hopefully the 3rd one, or the 6th one, I should say, will make this a better movie. We'll see. I don't know. All right. And then last over here is, of course, the Star Wars. Gotta have the Star Wars. This is the complete saga. It comes with episodes 1 through 6. Comes with all the prequels and the original trilogy, which is really cool. I really love this set. It comes with some bonus discs as well, with some extra content. This is my 4K Steelbook copy of Solo. I thought this movie was really, really good. It's a shame that not enough people went and saw it in theater, so that they couldn't make a planned sequel, because that thing they were setting up with Darth Maul at the end would have been really, really cool. It's a shame. More people should have went and saw it in theater so that it made more money. But I thought Solo was really good. I enjoyed Solo quite a lot. Same thing with Rogue One. Thought Rogue One was a lot of fun. I really, really liked it. And then of course, I have the Force Awakens, which I really, really liked. And The Last Jedi, which I don't like so much. More agree with the popular opinion, but I do like this movie a little bit more than when I first saw it. I don't know. There's been some YouTube videos I've watched analyzing these movies to death, and some of them have kind of swayed my opinion, I guess you can say. But it's okay. I don't know. I can't wait to own Rise of Skywalker, even though I thought Rise of Skywalker was more fun than this movie, even though it wasn't exactly perfect either. Still looking forward to own it. I would like to get that Saga Collection Best Buy thing for $250. It seems kind of stupid, seeing as how I already own these. I just need to get that one Blu-ray, but I don't know. They're the 4K editions, and I do have an Ultra HD 4K Blu-ray player, and it would be cool to see Star Wars that fucking clear. So I don't know. All right, most of the rest of them that I have here are DVDs. I would like to upgrade these to Blu-ray, but these are just movies that I've had for a really, really long time and haven't upgraded. Following with Secret Window. Really, really good movie. Really, really good Johnny Depp movie. It's a classic. You Stole My Story. It's really, really good. I like it a lot. This is a Comedy Party 4-movie collection. Some Seth Rogen comedies with Sausage Party and This Is the End and The Night Before. It's a great underrated Christmas movie for Seth Rogen and Pineapple Express. So there's a good collection of funny movies there. Starsky and Hutch, the Owen Wilson and Ben Stiller thing. I actually am a huge fan of the original TV show, and I thought this was a blast. Really, really good movie. I thought it was a lot of fun. Grand Budapest Hotel. Thought this was a lot of fun. This was one of those kind of Oscar-y bait movies the year that it came out. I think it was like 2014 or so, but Grand Budapest Hotel. Really, really good. It seems like nobody talks about this movie anymore, but Grand Budapest, check it out if you haven't seen it. It's a great movie. Liar Liar, that's a classic. Absolute Jim Carrey classic. I, Robot, really, really good Will Smith classic. I don't know, I really enjoy this movie. The Ugly Truth, probably one of my favorite romantic comedies. I do like a good romantic comedy every once in a while. I don't know, they're good to watch with your gal. And this is really funny. It's really, really funny. I thought it was really good. Another one, Crazy Stupid Love. Man, how all of these characters connect. And I'm also a huge Ryan Gosling fan. I think Ryan Gosling is an amazing actor. I've seen quite a lot of his movies. And Blade Runner 2049 was one of my favorite roles of his, but Crazy Stupid Love is really, really good. Check this movie out. It's awesome. Superbad, of course, and it's the unrated extended edition because I'm a crazy person. It's an absolute comedy classic, man. Superbad is fucking awesome. Love it so much. Being a Beatles fan, of course, I own Across the Universe. I don't think this movie is wonderful or anything, but it's still really, really good. If you like the Beatles, you like musicals, you'll probably find a lot of enjoyment in it for sure. Bridesmaids, which is basically the female Hangover, but I absolutely love Bridesmaids. I love this movie. It's one of my wife's favorite movies as well. We have a good old time watching this together anytime it's on. So, National Treasure, I guess still the Declaration of Independence, Nicolas Cage classic. Disney Plus, I think, has the second one. So that's another reason it's hard for me to buy certain Blu-rays now, because I have Disney Plus, because there's a ton of Pixar movies that I would like to own physically, but since I pay for Disney Plus and I wasn't in it just for The Mandalorian, I don't know, they're all on there now. Even Toy Story 4 just now got on there, so I love the Toy Story movies. I absolutely love the Toy Story movies. I don't care how old I get. If they make a fifth one, I'll go see it in theaters. Do not care. Book of Eli and I Am Legend combo pack. Just some good post-apocalyptic movies together. Both of these are really, really good movies. I love both of them. Bruce Almighty, another Jim Carrey classic. Love watching that. Austin Powers Collection. Those 3 movies. They're all really funny and good in their own way. Hard Day's Night by the Beatles. Stay tuned if you got to this point in the video, because there's a lot of Gorillaz stuff coming up near the end. But Hard Day's Night by the Beatles on DVD. All right, we got a few more Blu-rays here in this section before we jump back into the DVDs, which you guys are going to want to see, being Gorillaz fans. I have recently bought Joker. Fucking phenomenal movie. Loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it. I'm glad Parasite won. I did actually see Parasite, the movie that won at the Oscars the other night. This was also nominated for Best Picture. Parasite was amazing as well, but man, Joker, I love this movie. The performance was so great by Joaquin Phoenix. Fucking awesome. Arrival. I'm a really fan of these kind of more slower engaging movies, and Arrival is one of the very best. Honestly, it's really, really good. I got another one in this genre that I'll show next, actually, because I really, really loved Annihilation as well. This movie didn't make a ton of money because it came out the same time that Black Panther came out in theaters, so nobody went and saw this. But it's a damn shame, because this was actually a really, really cool movie. Yeah, I would definitely recommend you guys checking out Annihilation if you like films like Arrival, because it is a slow burn, but it's a super interesting slow burn. I actually unboxed this on the channel years ago. This is the Beatles +1. This is a collection of all their music videos from the Singles 1 album. Comes with a bunch of bonus content on the second Blu-ray, but I would definitely recommend the Beatles +1 collection of all their music videos. Really, really cool. Really, really cool. This is the Cornetto trilogy from Edgar Wright with Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and The World's End. I love Simon Pegg. Simon Pegg is one of my favorite actors. He really, really is. I love Run, Fat Boy, Run. Shit, there's even more Simon Pegg movies that I like, but these are the huge standouts, especially Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz, in my opinion. I love a lot more Tarantino movies than this, but I do have a copy of Django Unchained. I thought this was one of his best, honestly. Really love The Hateful Eight. Really love Pulp Fiction. Really love Inglourious Bastards. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was just fine. Tarantino, he makes some good-ass movies. Kill Bill 1 and 2 are really good. It's just Django Unchained is probably one of my top 3 favorites of his for sure, next to Pulp Fiction and, God, it's really hard to say. But, yeah, Django Unchained, I love this movie. Not a lot of people went and saw this one either, I don't think, but Baby Driver was a lot of fun. Really like the kid who just listens to music all the time, and lots of really cool scenes in this movie, and the car driving, and I don't know, you know, it's just Edgar Wright once again from Shaun of the Dead, you know, directing this, and it just has his editing style all over it, and I thought it was a lot of fun. Baby Driver, watch this shit, it's really good. Ryan Gosling once again, but Drive, fucking love this movie. The soundtrack is great. I love the music in this film as well. But yes, Drive, love Drive. This is Whiplash. Damien Chazelle, he directed First Man, and he also directed La La Land. But I really like this director now, ever since I saw Whiplash, because this is one of my favorite movies of all time as well. Just love the performances in this movie. It will make you a jazz music fan, man. Check out Whiplash. Whiplash is great. Speaking of Damien Chazelle, I actually do have La La Land as well. I love this movie. It's beautiful. The cinematography is great. The songs are great. Just the dancing's great. I just love how this movie looks. The storyline is actually really, really good. I love Emma Stone as well. Emma Stone is sexy. Love it. I love it. I love it. I'm actually looking forward to getting the Zombieland combo pack for Zombieland 1 and 2, because I thought 2 was a lot of fun. I really like the second Zombieland movie. Ryan Gosling once again, but this is a really underrated movie, A Place Beyond the Pines. I think this is on Netflix right now, so go and watch A Place Beyond the Pines, because this is an underrated masterpiece. It really, really is. A Place Beyond the Pines. Not enough people watch this movie. Another Seth Rogen comedy, randomly have Knocked Up, which I thought is funny as hell. I like Seth Rogen comedies. I like Paul Rudd movies, those kind of things, so I have a few of them. I don't know. I wish I had more of these. I'd like to have that Anchorman 1 and 2 as well. Said I was a fan of the original TV show. This is Starsky and Hutch from the 70s, the TV show, the complete first season. I did have the complete second season, but I let someone borrow it. Yeah, it's a classic TV show from the 70s with one of the coolest, most memorable cars ever. Probably rivals the Dukes of Hazzard in classic car cinematography. Maybe Kit from Knight Rider as well, but I don't know, Starsky and Hutch, I really like the TV show. I really like the lore. I really like the car. I really like the buddy cop thing. I don't know. And last but not least, I do have a Christmas Vacation on Blu-ray, just because it's one of my favorite Christmas movies of all time. I watch this every single Christmas time, year. This is always in rotation. I like it better than A Christmas Story. Fuck that movie. It's too depressing, you know. All right, here's for the Blur and Gorillaz collection. This is Blur, No Distance Left to Run. This is a documentary about the band Blur, of course, and the second disc has a full concert that they performed in Hyde Park back in, I think, 2012 or something like that. But the concert, the set list for the concert is really, really good. So it's one of the best, like, watching a concert movies I think you can watch, honestly, when it comes to Blur. Check out No Distance Left to Run. It's a great documentary. This is Blur, the music video collection. Some of these music videos are a little cringe, but they are very 90s, and they take you back, and you're listening to Blur. So what could be so bad about that? There's the track listing for the music videos that are on this disc. I'm sure you can see them all on YouTube. But yeah, Blur music video collection. This is Bananas, the very first Gorillaz documentary, apart from Reject False Icons that just now recently came out. If they do a physical release of Reject False Icons, I will definitely own it, just like I own this one. Really, really good. Probably better than Reject False Icons still, but awesome movie. I love to watch this from time to time. This is Demon Days live at the Manchester Orca House in 2005, where they performed all of Demon Days. They also performed a Latin Simone and Hong Kong, which is one of my favorite D-side tracks at the end of the show. So, yeah, Demon Days live. Really, really good concert movie once again. This is Slow Boat to Hades by Gorillaz. This is the companion kind of like Kong Studios interactive experience that came out soon after Demon Days came out. Really, really cool. It's got all the music videos for the Demon Days era and a few little bonus treats. You can read them all right there. Really, really cool. And I also have Phase 1 Celebrity Takedown that was soon after the first album came out. It is really, really hard to find these nowadays. I don't know how rare these are, but I'm glad to own these because they're very important piece to Gorillaz. Oh, there was one Blu-ray hiding back here. Bonus Blu-ray! Wolf of Wall Street, which is a fucking awesome movie. Leonardo DiCaprio, one of his best roles, I think. So anyway, that's pretty much it, you guys. I mean, there's a lot more things I want to own. Like I said, what I'm got my eye on right now is the Back to the Future trilogy on Blu-ray, the Indiana Jones collection on Blu-ray, and the Conjuring universe on Blu-ray. I really want to own some particular movies in that. Not really some Curse of La Llorona and all that shit. Don't really care about owning that. But yeah, the Conjuring universe, really, really great horror movies. So anyway, those are the movies I own. And yeah, post which ones you've seen down below out of these and which one your favorite is. And yeah, I'll probably see you guys again really, really soon with a new Gorillaz video. So yay! All right, you guys, Mr. Money 1, 2, 3, 5.